Alright, getting back into it. So, where we last left off, we had just beaten the final boss, and now we just have the DLC awaiting us. And we're gonna do DLC in order of my least favorite to my most favorite, so that we have a nice, progression going on. We'll progressively grow happier as we go. Let's fuck around with the item box real fast, get rid of all the weapons we cannot possibly use and won't ever use. Yeah, right now it's looking a bit more normal. I don't think any shields are really gonna come up. Yeah, let's... What else do we want to reinforce? I think the big one that we need to do is our casting implement. That would probably make a lot of sense. This halberd could probably go crazy. We'll see if we make enough souls as we adventure to... Oh, sorry. To upgrade more stuff. Alright. So I believe the route to other DLCs just go to the Ruined Fork Road. I believe it's on one of these paths. Cannot remember which one though. I want to say the one with the Falconers, but you know, the guy who made the English soundtrack for Dragon Ball. He tried to parry me, that dirty bastard. And took kindly to that. Alright, let's see if this, with this now fully upgraded, if this spell actually, like, does some real damage. Dang, he blocked it. Okay, it can one-shot a Falconer, but it does less than a... does less than a Scimitar Heavy. A counter-hit Scimitar Heavy. Well, I guess that makes it okay. The spell is solid. It's I out of 10. Love how that hit both of them. Aw, damn. Huge. Alright. So yeah, the DLC I like the least, and if for those unfamiliar, the fact I'm going this way should be the big hint. I think the last DLC released was the worst one. Something about this area and its bosses just gets under my skin. Even though it's pretty cool. I also believe this over here is like the... was like the multiplayer thingy? I don't know. Anyways, this DLC does one of my least favorite things. It is technically possible to walk into this DLC, fight the two major bosses, and then just bounce in, like, record speed. We're not going to attempt this, because that's stupid. Like, it's so hard to do it that way. The intended path through this DLC is to go through the long-ass exploration segment twice. Lois. So yeah, you have two paths. You can go that way and fight a boss that is invisible. Or you can go this way and do a bunch of exploration to get the item that makes that boss not invisible. We are going to not even attempt to fight the invisible boss. Also, between this DLC and the next one, I'll remember to go fight the super boss. Also, I suggest that you keep your life gems handy because this exploration segment goes for a while. You have much ground to cover. Radiant life gem. This is a shortcut. Not helpful yet, but someday. I can't remember if those become aggro if you don't fight them, but... Alright, seems strike is ineffective. Gonna go off a crazy assumption that the things here are weak to fire. I don't know if that's far-fetched to anyone else, but... Okay, it looks like they do almost the same damage. Didn't do a good job sacrificing. Oh, I remember this in particular because there's fucking annoying-ass dogs. Oh, we can't even one-shot them with a lightning bolt? That's rough. Just do a big sweep, do a stab follow-up. Use one Estus. I just don't want to use too many. But I remember those dogs being very annoying because you have to fight them going downstairs. So they're just kind of obnoxious. A winged spear +7. Is that better than mine? Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, so a lot of the items you can find in DLCs are just upgraded base game items, which is a little lame, but eh. And he's crying about it. I suppose that does mean that if you were able to, you could probably do like a weirdo route where you came to the very beginning of this DLC to pick that spear up, but I'm trying to remember where we even got the frozen thingy from. Alright, this room is also a little cheeks. There are quite a few rooms that I just do not like in the DLC. These frozen soldiers are kind of really obnoxious, if you couldn't tell. That's the main thing about this DLC. The exploration is my least favorite. Why was I swinging still? Oh, he shield poked me? What a bastard. I was hoping I could just like stagger him and then knock him down, but yep, this is so it begins. Let's change our spells out real fast. For this moment and this moment alone, we will be as a pyromancer. Combusting bigly. There you go. Yeah, maybe this will help. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Another thing we could do that I haven't done is upgrade our actual armor. That might help. I don't know. The only downside about yep, just okay. Didn't think he was following up with a swing there. Only downside about coming here first is that we are going to be this is as weak as we're gonna be attempting the DLC stuff, so it'll be annoying doing the one that I don't like while not as strong as I could be. Also could try and find where the Ring of Blade +2 is. I don't know if the damage increase from that would be particularly notable, but Yeah. Let's go from King Ring to Stone Ring. Ouch. Hang on. King Ring does improve some fire damage a little bit, but I don't need to mess with that. I assume enemies function with poise, and that's how they tank hits, but if I'm wrong, that's not what I wanted to do. Do this. Yeah, the dogs just do a fuck ton of damage. Honestly, I could probably equip miracles just for healing, like replenishment, because honestly, am I really going to use Great Combustion and Flame Whip all that much? Here, I don't think this spear is going to come in handy too much here, so let's get our crossbow out and dink him. Interesting hitbox, but we just take it and we move on. Here we are. Yeah. So I hope you really enjoy seeing this same enemy repeatedly, because it's the enemy of this DLC, baby. I do not fundamentally know the difference between the... Oh good, he still has an angle on me. Cool. I do not know the difference between the ones that have ice kind of growing out of their back or not. I guess you can't backstab them. I think that's it. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, it's just an annoying hassle to explore this place. I'm gonna keep it real. I would not keep it fake. I'm not going to pretend like I like this DLC. This one is just... Like, when I played through this game, there was a point where it's like, I came out of it and I was like, you know what? I like DS2. Every time I play DS2, like, played it before, I came out, like... Oh god, that was almost terrible. I came out negative just because of this fucking DLC. Because if you do it in release order, you're doing this one last. This is how you end the game. And yeah, I don't think there's a single redeeming quality other than the lore. And I don't play lore. I don't need to play the game to feel the lore. You just put this DLC on like a hype moments and aura compilation because of one of the bosses, and then that's it. That's its value. Is there's a cool moment. There's a cool concept. I'm gonna combust on you. That range is so bad. I'm gonna bust on you. I didn't even see how much damage it did. And as you can see, our sword is already nearly broken after fighting these guys. And there's more to come. Alright, another annoying ass room that I remember because... Okay, yep, sure. There's a lot of these guys. I believe those witches all become active, like the kneeling people on the revisit, which makes this even worse. One of these guys for some reason. I mean, it might be a gorgeous view when the fucking blizzard stops, but until then, a gorgeous view is this stretch. Alright, we got another enemy type. Lingering hitbox. Hey, they sure are something. I believe there's more. Yeah, that does decent damage, but that's too slow for the damage it does. Like, I don't know why you would... I don't know. Pyromancers, explain. What is the purpose of this? I am but a small miracle lad, assuming that fire does more damage to these ice creatures. But I'm gonna say it, I hate the ice soldiers. There's too many of them. They suck. I hate them. Don't try and light a torch here. The blizzard will immediately peter out the flame. Like, naturally, you would see those torches and be like, I bet something happens when I light them up. And you'd be right, but you can't do it yet. Praise be. Except I'm pretty sure that this bonfire is in an area that's not useful for progression. You know what? I'll take it. But yeah. I don't think the frozen soldiers are the worst enemies ever. I just think that they use them too much. Like, all the rooms where there's just a shit ton of fire soldiers. Let's try the halberd. That is good damage. Dang, he slid out too much. Well, maybe I should not say words in that order. He slid out of my attack range. Alright, halberd is pretty good, even without... Even not being a quality build to fully take advantage of the scaling. It's just, it's putting in the work. I'm surprised we could fit through that hole. Almost every other hole like this in Souls Caves, that would just be a dead end. Ring of the Embedded. Fuck are you? Game surprises? What the fuck do you mean, game surprises? I don't trust like that. This does seem like an area that have an invisible wall, but I suppose not. Oh, another type of enemy unlocked. Oh. Another frozen soldier. I swear. At least we get the cool thing. Wait, that one shot him? Massive. Radiant life gem. Convenient. It's a normal life gem. We do need to restock on these. I don't think we'll run out before the DLCs run its course, especially if, like, as long as we play careful, don't backtrack too much, don't go places we don't. Okay, let's just some of these guys. Please don't throw me off the edge. Going off the continual list of finding out more and more enemies have grab attacks. I did not know these guys had a grab attack. Spin move. Let's see. I will say, if you want to go to the worst boss fight in the game, be my guest. I believe it's over there, but you can only access it after, like, later exploring. The worst boss fight in the game has a terrible, awful, just horrifically designed run back, followed by a boss fight that sucks. It's just two of a boss that was already kind of annoying and difficult. Now fight, you know, both of them. And that, like, that you couldn't think of anything. Alright, I believe there might be invisible enemies here. Alright. Let's just life gem up real fast. Is there a shortcut? Can't come up because, well, it can come up, but it's still got all that shit on it. How do we remove all that shit? I don't know. I forget. I will say them going down pretty quickly to the backstab is the one nice thing we've got going for us right now. Yeah, shoutouts to the sleeper hit of the run, the halberd. Truly, this is their game. I underestimated this trusty bastard. Oh, you can't go back up. Fuck, I should have looked before I leaped. Leapt. Oh wait, no, okay, good. This is the way we're supposed to go. Don't listen to her. She's full of lies and dumb. I believe we need to come up here. Eye of the Priestess. Now we can see invisible enemies. Now we can go do the first boss fight. Where is that? Oh. Ain't you looking like an Eye of the Priestess? Not seeing it. Is it a key item? Yeah, there we go. All the great priests replaced one of their birth eyes with this, returning it after their term was complete. Did I just pop that in my eye, or am I just seeing? Oh, yeah, we also got this random guy. Got a kind of cool hammer. I don't remember what that hammer is. I believe there's an invader this way as well. Remember, there's like a strong mage invader. And now that we've gotten that, let's go back to Majula real fast. I'm glad we got the eye in pretty record time. That was pretty painless. Let's go and rethink our spells real fast. Sacred Oath. Just Sacred Oath. What do I want to level? Dex for more damage. More vitality for more equivalent. I mean, I think we're in Dex and Vitality land the entire time. The only... Yeah, right. Forgot what I even came back here for, but then I remembered. Yeah, get Dex to 40, so we're at the soft cap for that, and then... other stuff. Alright. Yeah, refresh up. Yeah, might as well sell out for him, actually. Actually, let's keep that Fang on us. The next thing in line for being upgraded, I think. When we can afford it, but also let's grab our Chime. Also, let's put the other catalyst in the box. I keep forgetting to. Oh. For this, like... Dark Bow, get rid of our Wing Spear. We can just make the new Wing Spear Lightning and it'd probably be cheaper. Sitting on a Bolt Stone. But I don't even think a Lightning Spear has much value to us when we have the Dragon Slayer Spear. Also in, like, the back pocket. Alright, let's get back to the outer wall of Elium Lois. Lois. And then, go get this shit. Luckily, the Eye of the Priest is not like a ring or something you have to equip deliberately. It's just you have it, so it works. And we got our rolls down to being pretty fast. Oh, we can't... No. Alright. Don't care. Alright. Then you can hold the cast. Can't stop me, I'm stupid. This is a fight that I don't remember particularly caring for. Alright, that was a hitbox moment there. You can tell me that's still going. She gets space sometimes, I believe. Alright, come the fuck on. I'm gonna die here. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna put the thing away instead. Yeah, I don't overly care for this fight. Ouch. I mean, it has the issue that I think a lot of, especially early Souls fights have with, like, bestial enemies, where they don't telegraph nearly as well. Ouch. One of the big memes about this game was, like, dudes in armor. There's too many dudes in armor, but I would argue that dudes in armor are much more palatable. Because I know how a man moves, and they animate fine. Alright. Do a quick comparison real fast. Oh, I have to tune in this stupid thing. I do a quick comparison. I think because of the way increasing AR works, we're just gonna go for the Sunlight Blade stuff. Throw some... Actually, we could probably get away with Heavenly Thunder. Just to see if getting up close to a big enemy and using Heavenly Thunder is worthwhile. And, while we're at it, crossbow. Or we could keep these under 30 weight rolls. I don't really feel that much of a difference. I think we could put the crossbow back on. You wear a better breastplate and still have... Wait. Where's my captain armor? That dude had it on. Yeah, the Dringleic Mail. Yeah, Dringleic Mail, no crossbow. Under 40. It's pretty nice. Looks decent. Can't wait to cast my spell this time. Okay, those go way faster than I thought. Let's just heal up. Yeah, hopefully, with our better weapon for DPSing. Gosh, it takes so long to swing. Yeah, with a faster weapon for better DPSing, it seems to be going decent. Ouch. If you want damage though, infusing weapons is pretty good. Like basically every spell that infuses a weapon. Oh shit, I thought I could hide behind the statue. Damn. Alright, we might have just thrown this attempt. Never mind, she's gonna do that. Ow. Well, she just also does a metric fuck ton of damage with that attack, so. Oof. How annoying. Now let's take some Great Bolts. Might as well. Gives us something to do while she's channeling her spells and whatnot at a range. Yeah, I don't think this fight is god-awful or anything. It's just kind of one of the more, like, I find it a little annoying. I'm not a large fan of it. No, siree. Okay, that one was like clipped my little tippy toe. I hate how you turn and run away when you're like when you try and run backwards while locked on, and they do that stupid like I hit me, but you know what? Whatever. Really? Okay, so that specifically catches roll to the left, roll to the back, roll to the back, left. You have to just roll, like, straight into that swing. Just an annoying fight. And again, the optional fight in this DLC to like, you don't have to do it to complete it. More optional than the rest of the DLC fights, you know. It's just 2 of them. And it's like, wow, I already didn't like one of them. We could get a guy? Masterless Glencore? No, thank you. Another guy? What's this one? Steelheart Ellie? No, thank you. I swear I hit B, but I suppose that doesn't matter now. Ah, god damn it. Getting hit by every grab in the game. That's gonna be my legacy at the end of this run, is just like... Right. My lord, and took 13 damage from it. Okay. Sure, man. I'm just not having a good time. I hate this fight. I hate this fight, actually. You know what? I'm gonna take it back. I am no longer neutral to this fight. I just hate it. It feels janky and awkward and shitty to dodge her attacks. I don't like her tells. I hate fighting beasts. There are some big monsters that I think are cool fights in Souls games, but I hate fighting just animals. Animals with 4 limbs who are rigged to have 4 limbs. Like, I just... Any beast on all 4s is very unsatisfying to fight in Souls, I think. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I kind of hold to that. I don't like dragons, I don't like these. It's just kind of a big blind spot for the series, I think. There's no fun to be had fighting creatures such as this. I am curious if they can go at every angle. Right, do 1 hit, because now she does that. Get 2 hits so we can save our dodge roll in case we need it. Why does that do so little? Does it actually do less than the normal lightning bolt? Because I would believe it. That's gonna hit me. Yep. Big turnaround move. I'm getting the hang of it, and then just a lingering hitbox ruined any joy that I was feeling. Alright, cool. yeah, again. This just ain't my fight, and the fight that immediately follows it ain't my fight either. Oh good, the scimitar is nearly broken. Alright, let's quick switch to the fire longsword, sure. Alright, damage is very, very similar. And because this thing doesn't flinch, and I'm not spacing it with, like, poking attacks, there's basically no meaningful... Ah, damn it. Yep, dodged with the claw and got fucking whooped. And, I thought she was so far back she'd do the fucking roar, set up magic again, but nope. The fucking scimitar breaking all the fucking time. I don't understand why it's so bad. But whatever. Here, let's use an actually durable weapon. Let's just beat it to this. We'll use the axe. Debated going back and attuning spells so we could have normal lightning bolts, because apparently great lightning bolts just suck. Are awful and irredeemably bad. Hello. Oh, wait, oh, I did dodge it. I was concerned there for a moment. Oh, big whiff. Yep, and then I didn't get away from that in time. Greed for a heal. Dodge rolled way too early there. The axe at least does good damage. How's your day going? Decent. It'll be better when Ava's gone. Ow, mother. Okay, it's roaring, so I can heal safely. It rolled way too early again. And just run to get some space while it's thinking about what it wants to do. Really thought I was gonna jump in that time. Alright. Alright, never mind. That was gonna get me for sure. Ah, god damn it. Alright. Crack that. Oops. Actually, new strategy. Let's employ Dragon Slayer Spear. Oh, we can't cast Sunlight Blade on it? Probably gonna be a lot worse then. Yeah, it's kind of mediocre. But should be good enough. Ah, damn. That's a bad sign. Alright. was meant to happen. Didn't even bother using the heavy attacks with the spear. Just broke it really quickly. Alright. Find an opportunity to heal, see what she gives it to me or not. Should be good here. Alright. Just a few hits more. Yeah, that attack's just kind of a waste of their time. Alright, good. No more of that. Without this, it goes up to 50, I see. Alright. It when the heat floods in.
To think Ava could be bested. Who are you? This land is barren, cursed by the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities until our Lord, the Ivory King, came. My dear Lord, a most true king. It was with his magnificent soul that he built Aleum Lois and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated. Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. Aleum Lois was frozen in time. I remain here. Perhaps one day he will return. There is nothing here. I have, my dear Lord, I haven't the strength to help him, though I am yet to know your name. Kind, let me open, and please.
Yep. Shows Path Chaos, which has the side effect of, Winds of Aleum Lois are cease. So now we can go open a bunch of chests and go explore. So your mission now is, because if you go fight the boss right now, you're gonna get jumped. You're gonna get jumped so badly. It is fucking awful. It is terrible. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna explore. Actually, first we're gonna go to Majula and get more rocks. But you'll find various knights that were once frozen that you can recruit to help you with the boss fight. You are expected to do this. Get another 12 of those. That's 2 more weapons. Don't know yet which 2 I'm really feeling. Could do the crossbow. Crossbow and Uchi. Dagger. I do want to get the crossbow up just so I can shoot. Let's do... Okay, we won't be utilizing the dagger too much in future, so I think... I think that katana will be the better investment.
I'll be around.
Alright, now back to Ellie and Lois on the hunt for frozen fellas. That did not do as much as I would have liked. Back to the fire longsword. It says, I recalled. They're back to being up and moving about. So take a sit, move on. Also, the person who said I left it was definitely a bot. Followed the same template, followed the... If not a bot, then just... a half-hearted scammer. I grow weary of such things, trying to be a growing channel. Still didn't do that much. And the stab fucking missed. Cool. Alright. I don't know, no weapon has felt super satisfying to use on these guys. They all got their own problems. The scimitars that it just fucking shatters. Oh wait, we already discovered that the halberd was really good on them. I should just switch back to that. I will write out the duration of the sunlight blade though, because that should hypothetically increase our damage a whole lot. I mean, we have enough stamina to one cycle him with... Oh! Yeah, it's making life easier when you can actually kill them quickly. There we are. It does not do near as much as the halberd. Ah, of course. I still can't open that. Can we open this one? Yes. Alright. I should have gotten so close. Actually, I was worried about getting snatched up. I've not seen that attack. I shouldn't have let this stupid lady psych me out. She barely, like, she had like next to no threat potential compared to that thing. Hey, Mimic finally got me. Okay, well, I'll say the halberd's not doing the most of these guys. Maybe we can fix that though. Why these ladies resist it? I don't know, man. Just going with the flow at this point. Why is the crit bonus on the halberd so extreme? Maybe all the pole arms just have like nasty crits and I've never noticed because I keep using spears on the offhand. It is a cool crit animation though, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does a lot of damage like on that merit alone. Do this again. Where's the woman? Here she is. I don't know why she comes from outside, but whatever. That can't kill it without spacing it, but there we go. Katarina armor. Free. Not really keen to wear the Katarina set, but old Radiant Life Gem. Cool. Bonfire aesthetics. And Bright Bug. Okay. Take another sip. I mean, just going around ass stabbing everything with the halberd is making this a lot more tolerable than I remember it being normally. I don't know for why he's playing like that, but spin move. Dang, he's not weak to spin move. Bing. Alright, what does this do? It's legit to me. Another piece of the Katarina set. Durgo's hat. Who the fuck? Ends arrow range. And it's notably heavier than this mask. I think this mask looks sick. Not good armor though. Alright, couldn't go this direction because of the freezing. And pull him out so we can actually hit him effectively with the halberd. This only issue with the halberd, I think, overall, is just in certain areas it doesn't, its range isn't as much as a boon as it could be. Alright. You gotta do this while those fuckers are shooting at me? No, thank you. Yeah, we're leading you all the way out. Yeah, Halberd does notably suffer against these guys. Because they space me weird, and if I can't crit them, I don't have like a clean path to victory. They just get up in our face, and then it's kind of annoying to fight them from there. What? We need a backup weapon for this situation. I nominate the Uchi because we just upgraded it. But we're slightly overweight. Also, motherfucker. I know the perfect thing to drop. Fuck the chime. We're not using it. I believe there's some dummy encounters below. Also, what the fuck? There was more of you? Okay, against the ones without shields, it's just fine. Yeah, so let's just life gem up a bit. And then we will... There we go. Keep breaking life gems, because we're in for a lot of fighting. Didn't quite get behind him. Go. Let's drink an Estus. Rampart Golem Shield. Is that what you are? Okay, that was a goofy ass animation for what you were doing. Thought it was gonna be a jumping chop, but no, he Ring of Resistance. I'm not really worried about status effects on this DLC. Alright, there's some dogs over there. Luckily, the halberd is so well equipped for it. Yeah. Okay, halberd might have made single-handedly made this DLC way more tolerable for me. Because I don't particularly like dogs. This thing seems to share that sentiment. and how efficient it is at... Oh, yeah. Both of them at that range, that's massive. Halberd's goated. If DS2 Halberd game didn't realize that it was so fucking nice, but honestly, this is an instance where I think the big exaggerated swings are actually very useful because again, they just cover a lot of area. I think the stupid, delicate, actual swordplay, great sword moveset, and longsword moveset is actually just a hindrance to what we're trying to get done here. I believe there's an invasion of some sorts on this bridge. Yes, so this witch, wherever she goes, she can hit you absurdly hard. Unfortunately, she's got a goober over there that she can run to. One thing the DLC, like... Yeah, you like that? You like how that did my entire fucking health bar? Thank goodness there was a shortcut. Don't quite remember where that was, but I think I can guess. Go to the other one. I remember her being threatening, but I didn't remember it being quite like that. Yeah, so one thing that they really enjoyed doing in this DLC, like in the DLCs, was introducing like new, like novel invaders, I suppose I'd say. Invaders that have like some AI where they do some goofy shit. This is one of them. In this case, it's just the fact that she knows how to fucking backpedal up to the other enemies to make fighting her a hassle. Okay, that works. Ah, fuck you and your stupid shield poke. Shield poking is the worst. I'm trying to remember where this elevator, like where the shortcut is. Okay, we got that out of the way so we can get a chest. We can one-hand the Uchi, and it has a thrusting thing. Soul Flash, sure. North Warder stuff. I mean, what does that look like? Consideration of spell effects. Pretty alright, but I don't know if having my spell effects extended is really what. Coming for your booty cheeks. There you go. They can drop their unique sword, their frozen rapier, I believe. Like, I don't think it's found somewhere. I think they just sometimes drop it. True to the way they use it, it is just a rapier that heavy attack shoots as a projectile, but I feel the same way I do about it that I do about the Dragon Slayer Spear, unless it uses too much durability for that to be worthwhile. Also, I've completely lost the plot on where that shortcut might have been. Look at this really well designed encounter. Oh yeah, there it is, the ice rapier. I mean, if it takes Twinkling Titanite to upgrade, we might upgrade it, but... I'm gonna get hit while I drink. Still came out plus, though. Yeah. I guess the fucking ice on their back gives them additional poise, because... Big poise for big boys. Thank goodness it doesn't make it the spell casting variation of the hooded women, because otherwise it'd be fucking unplayable. Oh good. My least favorite type. Oh damn it all. Alright, so this is definitely not where the shortcut is, but also fuck, this place is annoying. We have not gotten one soldier yet. There are 3 of them. You will want all 3 of them. Do not skimp out on even one. I promise you, it's not worth it. Doesn't help that I never remember where the damn things are. Yeah, it doesn't do that much. Heavy attack is decent enough. Alright, that sucked ass. Hey, back to the halberd. Yeah, remember the Uchi is only for the... Uchi is only for the guys with the ice lumps on their back because the halberd is just so bad at dealing with them. It swings too slow to stagger them out of most of their attacks, and then they just body me. Whereas the halberd is so good at back attacks, like wowee. Why is it so good at those? Really living up that suit. Why does everything keep stabbing me in the back? Because it's easy. Does a lot of damage. That's not the shortcut door. Where the fuck did that shortcut even access then? I guess I should have immediately explored after getting through the shortcut, because I have no fucking clue where that actually gave us access to. If I want to beat all of the DLCs in one night, it's gonna take... Like, this one is just gonna waste my fucking time. Alright, asshole. God, shield poking is the worst. Almost wish I were, like, invested in the Dark Drift just to fucking break shields. Alright, let's lure that one out so we can fight them how we want. Say, not getting shot at. Yeah, the halberd can come out because we're on two-shot gang. Still not fast enough to dodge that, though. It's a bit of a shame. I cannot believe him pulling back slightly. Oh no, the fucking ceiling. Yes, 2 sips of Estus make me fucking strong. Good God, good fucking God. The environment is just fighting me. This is fucking good old just bollocks. I fucking hate this shit. Alright. Now we may continue. You know, I hate Eliam Lois. Again, more than the Tiger boss fight, this is what I detest. How much fucking poise do you have? Just armor right through a heavy attack, two-handed katana. I don't think the katana is that light a weapon. It's on me for not using a weapon large enough to put them on their ass. The curved greatsword is decent in this area because you can flatten a lot of the enemies here, but the damage isn't phenomenal. But that might have just been because I built wrong on that playthrough. I don't know. Okay. Okay, jackass. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, and that didn't kill you because... I hate how much enemies slide out of attacks in this fucking game. Holy. It's not that big of a deal when you're just doing enough damage to very rapidly kill them, so you don't need the multiple hits, but when you very much do... Okay, cool. Lingering hitbox on the dog. Yeah, we might as well just fight them exclusively with heavy, since except if it's one. The heavy is good for that. Dang, he somehow got his hit in. See, we're not going to be doing the optional bosses in any of the DLCs, I don't think. Just because I don't think any of them are really worth it. You have Gank Squad, which is just fight 3 invader type NPCs at once. It's okay. That's not fun. Oh, that's where this is a shortcut to. Okay, so I know which bonfire. If we die again to the witch, I know where we should go. Wait, you have Gank Squad. You have, just Smelter Demon, but blue. And then you have Ava, but 2 of them. It's none of the bonus fights in the DLCs are good. I think she knew I was gonna shoot her that time, so she didn't fucking use the slow spell. I don't know how much damage that one does, but you get the feeling it's a million. We're just gonna fight her like this because fighting her any other way is kind of a hassle. Okay, let's run up on her. Let's try and get between her and the thing. Okay, yep, there we go. I'm not gonna try and re-backstab her though, I'm just gonna... I'm a little annoyed that none of those attacks hit. Okay. Okay, lady. Yeah, then they do cute shit like that with the invaders where they emote or whatever. Alright, well now I know where to go to fight her again. We didn't even explore too deep in the inner wall, so I could like talking about why that place is ass. Also, honestly, shouldn't even been using the Uchi. If I'm just gonna use one weapon, I might as well use my like actual main weapon. But let's go even further with it. If I'm going to like be fighting her at all, and like at range, let's just spellcast it out. Let's have a wizard fight. Except she's a godless heathen. I do this for the Lord. Okay, so how much dark defense does the silver black shield have? Doesn't matter because I'm either too stupid or too weak to use it. Except strength is so... Ew. Like so prohibitive in this game. Okay, the little ball does not do that much damage. Good to know. What the fuck did she just do? She silenced me? You're a pussy. What the fuck? Not even an honorable wizard fight. They gave her the silence spell. Should have been cast away at birth. Well, good news is we got one of our men. Go. Yep. And go back up to the other place. Just immediately go to that bonfire. Probably would have been faster just use the feather, but hey. Yeah, that's one night of 3. I believe the other one's this way, but now I'm just trying to rack my brain to remember where could the other night be. I imagine we have to go to like the big main area. The big plaza where there's too many fucking frozen soldiers. Then what? Yeah. So the giants here, like they said with the Be Wary of Giant, the giants will absorb the souls and oh my lord. Okay, we're gonna need to run them around a bit before I figure out what to do here. Here's a big area to fight them on. Ah. Okay, let's just get rid of him. Bride root. Okay, if you fight in that area, the giants will come to life, and then you'll have to deal with them, and that makes that room more annoying in every future run because they never turn off. Oh, but apparently that was too close? Somehow? It's like in the same realm as him. He really charged up that backhand. There we go. Just went awake. Nope, alright, he's good. One of these is a mimic, probably the one with the messages in front of it. Go figure. Is that too close? Symbol of avarice, so is head. Mimic head drains your health, but increases your item discovery. If you're grinding for items, might as well. Strengthening Titanite and bones. Yeah, it's not really any boss weapon we were interested in this run, so other than the sunlight spear. That thing has not been useful. Hey, remember when we were invaded by Holy Knight guy and then there just like nothing happened? I'll tell you why that is later. Oh wait, right. It's these guys, so we gotta fight them with the overwhelming force until they decide that okay, the fucking Estus was in your mouth, don't spit it out, fucking baby. Yep. The ones with the fucking ice on their back are so fucking miserable. Alright. Remember, don't kill anything here, otherwise alert them, but yeah. So talking about like the whole thing about novel invaders, we have been invaded and we have not seen an invader yet. Why is that the case? And I hate this stupid area. Well, just don't kill an enemy, otherwise you'll have to fight more enemies. Alright. The invader is here. He's not just left or anything. But he uses a disguise. And he is currently roaming around somewhere. What's the purpose of it? What's the point of this? Okay, that still hit. No. Anyways, yeah. Somewhere there's an object that is seeking to backstab us. That is what that invader does. Don't know why he's named Holy Knight when he fights very roguishly, but hey, whatever. I didn't name the guy, maybe that's part of the prank. Maybe they're like, oh, they'll think that it's a paladin coming for them, and instead it's the ass stabber. And you'll go, oh, B-team, you're so silly. I better defend every bad decision you make with my life. Put down the fucking shield. I dodge rolled, I pressed it. Good God, the fucking shield pokes are so obnoxious. It's like, are you using a great hammer? What, no? Okay, well fuck you. Like, the amount of shit that we've hit people shielding with and that shit does not just guard break. And it's like, shield poking defeats the purpose of, oh my God, we can't even do the input. Of this, that slow ass garbage. And one of my friends praised it over kick because at least when you do it, it always like knocks the shield away and there's no like bullshit where you have to kick multiple times. Sure, that's cool and all, but the enemy, like, this is so inconvenient and bad. It's so bad. Like, literally everything else about it is fucking garbage. I don't care if it always breaks the guard, if that function barely works, because, oh yeah, they can just swing into you at any point while you're doing that. Like, are you, like, in what world are they not just going to swing at me when I start doing that? And it doesn't even, like, open them up for a crit or anything, which is the... Okay. The extra annoying part about the whole affair. I mean, if they want to back off, that's fine. I do not want to be caught up in more and more fights. Again, the game is encouraging us to play like this, so... So don't fight anything because it's what B team wanted. Holy Knight B team. Holy. There we go. Doesn't seem like it, champ. Unless there's a secret, Boxstone Affairs. So what was the point of this shortcut exactly? Down required ahead? That's it. I guess down this way. No, 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 no. He didn't flinch because he's got ice on his back, which means he's immune to the blade being buried into his head. Alright, time to run through everything again. I was gonna say, are these guys just stuck in the fucking hallway? And they were stuck in the hallway. I just had a really strong pang of sadness. Like, just unrelated to my frustration in the game. That was a life thing. Ugh. Alright, what is the act? Okay, I might have to actually deal with this guy. I don't know if that side path has anything relevant on it, so let's go this way. Oh wait, one of the other knights. Now it's 2 down, 1 more to go, and then we can stop exploring this place. The other one I vaguely remember being at the top of a peak of some sort. He was high up. Oh right, the fog's here because we're being invaded. I was like, why the fuck can't we go anywhere? Because the Holy Knight hasn't decided to backstab us yet. I have no idea where he even is. I believe he's got Scooby-Doo AI. Scooby-Doo. He's got red light, green light type movement where he stops if you're looking at him. He starts if you are. It starts if you aren't. Stops if you are. Why have so many people died here if it's just a chest? One-headed great bow. I don't really think I have the strength to wield a great bow. That's all that's there? It better be a good-ass great bow then. 45 strength. Wow. I'm gonna kill these guys so they can't be a bother to me when that knight inevitably shows up. Hopefully he's fucking, like, where is he? There's just supposed to be a prop that's moving around, but apparently you can't catch me. Maybe he's one of those barrels? Doesn't seem to be. Let's deal with this guy first. Okay, we did get the crit on him now. Finally, we broke someone's guard and they didn't cha-cha slide 5 years away. Also, I'm amazed that we broke his guard with our... There he is. Yeah, amazed we broke his guard with the move that we did. Yeah, this is our, this is the culprit. This is the funny man. I really wanted to do the stupid shield break thing just to try it and scoff at it if it didn't work. Yeah, I believe it's probably the way all these bloodstains happen, or at least most of them, especially the ones close to the chest. They probably started opening the chest, and then a barrel came up behind them and backstabbed them. I'm amazed I remember that. Okay, let's go the other way. Because there was that area we could go up in that... the guy that the invasion was blocking us off from. And this is... oh. It's just here. So both gonna leave the same area. Lava fight was... alright. Well, that means we are down to one Elium Lois soldier. Once we have him, we'll be good to do the boss fight that I don't like. The excitement is really building. Now doing this while a little low on the Estus probably isn't wise. If you shield poked me there, I would have crashed out, though. Make no mistake. Another ice rapier, even though he used an ice spear. Neat. Oh. It begun. Another life gem. Alright. Yep, can't climb up that snow. We can get this item. Or these items. Golden Balm Fruit, Dried Root, Retainer Staff. That's probably the staff that those women use. They're probably retainers then. Golden Balm Fruit temporarily increases faith. Okay. Speaking of faith. I'll say this room became a lot more tolerable now that I know that you can't, those guys don't aggro. Unless you walk right in front of them. I don't know why. Don't know why they don't. Don't know why. I never tried to do otherwise, but hey. It works out. Just go for the old backstab. There to give him the business. Alright. Alright. Sure, man. Random thing to talk about. So, I know this is controversial. I don't really have an opinion on it because I'm not a parent. But when it comes to physical punishment for kids, you know, people are very heated on this. A lot of people say that it's bad all the time. Other people say that it's fine sometimes. Like, depends on the severity, whatever. I was watching something the other day, and I think I saw oh, that's where he is. He's up there. We need to get over there. I think that means we gotta go down and then over to some buildings, probably. Anyways, I think I saw my least favorite point of argument, which is just like, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, I got punished as a kid and I turned out fine. I think my favorite, like, rebuttal to that, instead of, like, it's like, you know, you're just an exception, it's like, it is possible for it to be okay, but it's not. Oh, fuck these things. I hate these things. It's like they realized the base game's bone wheel skeletons were off, like, didn't work and weren't threatening. So they're like, here, the worst thing we could imagine. I hate them. I all kinds of hate them. Now let's life gym up, because we're on Estus, because we've been exploring for a very extended period of time. Anyways, my favorite rebuttal to the I turned out fine is like, no you didn't. It's like, okay, what's wrong with me? Hexar Nikolai. Get down from there. What the fuck was that? Oh, he came down to our level? That was nice of him. Okay, I need to get rid of this so it doesn't interrupt my honorable fight with Nikolai. Unlike everything trying to interrupt my honorable fight with Nikolai. I'm gonna die. Alright, Nikolai, just get cool invade, dude. What if you fought a guy who just had a fucking a fucktillion things going on all at the same time? Nice. If there's anything that I hate about DS2, it's just like that's their default like position when it comes to, alright, we need to make this encounter a little harder. What are we gonna do? More guys. Just put more bullshit in. Need more. And I think the halberd's still good. I don't know what I even use instead. I don't remember Hexer Nikolai being that big of a deal, but I don't know. Maybe I just blocked it out because the stupid little Sonic the Hedgehog motherfuckers are way more annoying in my mind. And therefore they occupy more space in the confines of my mind. Okay, come on. And that somehow didn't sweet spot him twice because... And we hit the ceiling because... Yeah, holy fuck! That was just a really bad fight! Oh my word! We handled that so poorly. I'm so fucking angry. I need to do some stretches or something, because this game's pissing me off. Let's try a different scimitar alternative. It really just comes down to Uchi, though. Like everything, every other weapon, I have to two-hand because... Oh my word, yep. Counter thrust, stab him right in the midsection, he does not care. Uchi really isn't doing that much damage despite having like a solid dex scaling. Oh, it's decent, but I just want more. I mean, at least it takes them out in one crit, so that's something. Sorry, lost in my own head again. Yeah. I hate it when that happens. Alright now, it's just error. What the fuck? That had plot armor. Alright, let's lightning the katana up. Remember people were upset that throughout the entirety of Elden Ring there was never a Faith Katana. I was like, any katana can be a Faith Katana if you believe. By that I mean like infuse it with flame art. And I was hoping to do it before that happened, but hey. Anything in your little Hummel? Okay, an item. Small blue burr. How exciting. Heavies do okay. I'm just so scared that because this doesn't have that much forward momentum when you swing it, that they're just gonna slide fully out of the range, and then everything will be sad, especially me. Also kind of hungry, but I don't know. I made a starting soon screen, but I forgot to make a BRB screen. A rookie mistake. Yeah, I will probably end up having to take a break to eat. I might need to bring back our old friend brb.jpg. Now the halberds so we can get rid of these. Let's just go in and heavy attack. What the fuck? I think the game hates me. I think the game actively hates me. That was malicious intent. What the fuck? Come on. What do you mean? 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 That just fucking whiffed completely. That was some of the most asinine shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Okay, let's... Whatever, just waste a little bit more of my time. Just bleed that stone just a tiny bit more. I'll be so glad when this fucking DLC is dead and gone. But it's my full recommendation that after you play this once and you fought the bosses, there's nothing worth appreciating here. Like, no matter how many times I revisit this DLC, I never come out of it with an appreciation of anything that's inside of it. It's like, yeah, some of the invasions are a little novel and cute. Wowie, snow is pretty. But more than anything, I'm just annoyed every time I come here. Every time I have to play through this garbage. It just, again, it is my least favorite exploration for my least favorite boss fights. Which is a shame. But, whatever. Let's talk about the Shards of Manus storyline that is included in the DLC that I don't really like. So apparently when we killed Manus, and I did play this in another thing. When we killed Manus, he was split into 4 pieces that apparently embody negative, like some of the emotions he felt. These took the form of women. Every DLC has their own child of Manus in it. We met the one in this one. It was the nice lady who fell in love with the Ivory King because the Ivory King said I could fix her, and he did. What a legend. Alright, let's try to blow it over. Miracles suck. Like, this is about as... Like, this is the second best chime for lightning miracles, but... Here we are. Doing nothing. I'll just big chill out here until he comes to us, I think. And, okay, yep, there you go. That's how that fight should have went the first time. You can see he's kind of nothing because miracles take fucking forever to cast. More than anything else, that is his downfall. Like, at least the sorceress, like the castaway witch or whatever, she could, like, occasionally, like, just blap us with Dark Bead, like, really quickly. No such luck from them. Share a notification on my phone. Oh, wait, I think I know what it would have been. It's probably the stream summary from the last stream. I was like, who the fuck would be texting me at this hour? Oh no, a prank. I was nearly victim of a practical joke by the game developers. Boltstone. Wowie. Okay, this guy. Canonically, this is the last appearance of this dude. He is a humongous pussy. This is one of the funny invaders. He is a recurring invader. He is in every DLC. What he likes to do is fight like a total coward. Really mimics an invader-like playstyle. So he was trying to lead us into enemies so he could take advantage. And now he's gonna throw Toxic Pot. Yeah. We are, as you can see, we're not really doing too much to him. And we got him low again, so he's gonna run away again. For some reason it didn't take the climb up command. So he's gonna find another corner to hide in. Fucking game? Are you joking? That fucking first whiff was asinine. Again, I think it's the one thing holding Halberds back is that they do shit like that. And now we've got him low again, so he's gonna run away again. Isn't this fun? Isn't it fun fighting an invader? I mean, fighting a fucking ghost NPC that fights like a real jackass invader, but with twice the HP that they'd have? But this takes fucking forever. Don't you think this is so charming and cool and epic? Don't you love how he doesn't take any fucking damage? And doesn't flinch and just sucks ass in every regard, and I hate him. And there's nothing fucking redeemable about him. It's great. You're somehow alive. Well, the katana nearly shattered on that dumbass's skull, so let's equip the axe. Maybe that'll have like enough to actually make him flinch. I saw his HP bar. There he is, he's fully healed up again. Don't you think this is so fucking novel and neat and cool? I'm having such a great time. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Oh good, me opening that gate was a fucking mistake, because now he has even more places to run and more enemies to hide behind. I should have thought about that before I opened the gate. Also, yeah, apparently he's got like infinite stamina or something, because holy shit, look how much fucking distance he's cleared. Motherfucker. He kept running? Oh my god, yeah, this is so fucking cool and epic. I love you, Dark Souls 2. I love you, B-Team. You really know how to make the games fucking... There's a bonfire down there, I'm pretty sure. Like, there's no way you have to run back all the way every time. I must have missed it, but whatever. It's fine, you can run past almost everything on the way there anyways, but holy, yep, I'm so glad I wasted my time fighting him. I feel enriched. I really fucking despise this fucking DLC. This DLC is worse than the base game, actually. I think Ilium Lois is my #1 least favorite area in Dark Souls 2. I think I'm going to quickly rescind whatever I... Oh, good. Okay, so we can't run past all of them. Yeah, Ilium Lois is AIDS. It's the worst. Like, constant spam of the same 3 fucking enemy types. The stupid unbackstabbable ones, the stupid shield poking ones. It's like every annoying thing has come to be here. For some reason. And then that annoying ass invader, who's in critical path, by the way. I'm still pretty sure that he's in the way of where the fucking last Ilium Lois Knight is. Unlike in the Iron Crown DLC, where he sequesters himself away in a very optional area. He might not actually be in the Sunken City, but like I feel like he is. But I don't recall where he is, like, location-wise. Really, the heavy attack just fucking nothing with this? That's really weird. Why did the heavy attack do less damage than the lights? And don't even know what happened there. Yeah, I didn't think my randomly generated damage comment was like more than a joke, but DS2 is here to prove me wrong. Damage will be randomly generated in the future. And he barely doesn't take enough. Alright. Whatever, if they lost me, that's fine. Yeah, Ilium Lois sucks. I'm trying to find like any more nuance on it, but no, it just sucks. What's this room design with just like what, 8 of these dudes in it? Remember how bad Lost Izalith was? What if that was a design decision and not just a like time constraint thing? That's what Ilium Lois feels like. I'm just so sick of fighting these same enemies repeatedly. Granted, when I think about it, it's not like the cool, unique enemy and the Iron Crown one is that much better either, but I don't know, having to like go through this place in the way that they make you also just does not satisfy me. Also occurs to me in the Iron Crown that there is 1 mandatory fight and 2 optional fights, whereas this one has 2 mandatory, and the Sunken Crown has 2 mandatory. Which is weird, because I think the optional fight, like one of the 2 optional fights in the Iron Crown is like a highlight of the game. So it's really weird that that one is sequestered away. Okay, well, the jackass invader ain't here right now, so whatever, we'll just circumvent him. Don't even know what you get for killing him. Also, I didn't acknowledge it at all, but Covetous Demon, he's here, and white for some reason. I'll give this DLC some credit, unlike the Iron one. They didn't try and bill this guy as a whole ass boss fight with a boss health bar and name, and counted him as like one of the bosses for the DLC. He's gonna roll on me. Never mind. But yeah, just covetous demon, but white. Okay, I didn't know how that was gonna resolve. I just assumed he was gonna roll back over. Ouch. And he really rolled with that punch. He's doing it again. Ah, shit. Can you fucking do anything else? Guess I shouldn't be one to talk. I have like a collective like 2 attacks. Alright, let's just finish him. Yeah, White Covetous Demon. Don't remember if he has anything in particular on him. Ivory Warrior Ring. Cool. What does the Ivory Warrior Ring do? Greatly decrease enemy stamina, so it is good for people who hide behind shields. Like, good for fighting people who hide behind shields. It'd be nice. I don't actually know how enemy stamina works. Like NPC type enemies who use shields. I don't know if they actually have stamina or not. Oh good, we've got the fucking sour spot of the swing, so we couldn't take him out. Alright, just a little bit more and we'll have our guy. Oh, is this a shortcut? Where is this? Oh. Well, that's not nearly as nice. I mean, actually, you know what? That's okay. But the last bit of our adventure here. Oh, we've been running past things. I can't. Get out of the fucking way. That was almost tragic, but yeah, I don't recommend fighting them. We might go back down, but we're getting the knight first, and then I'll dick around doing something that can get me killed. Chop the tree. Why does that heavy attack do nothing? This is a shitty heavy attack. There's a light attacking axe, I suppose. Oh good, we did the fucking amazing attack that my buddy loves. Granted, if we had done the kick, it would have been equally bad. Also, thank goodness there were more of those guys behind them. Alright. They pulled out all the stops to protect this one knight. Well, let's free him, and then none of this matters anymore. Go now. I will hold them off. We can do this. We can get out of here. We can get those items too. I believe we just gotta ride the elevator back down. So there's probably items over there. So I'm gonna fucking risk it for them. Oh good, they all turned at the same time. It wasn't worth it, even a little bit. I don't care what they are anymore. Yeah. Thank God. We don't have to do any of that shit anymore. We got the soldiers, and that's what matters. Alright. Now it's time to whip out the lightning skimmy. Think the halberd would be a good weapon for this. This is also one of the most asinine side quests in the game in this area. Farming for the souls of the of the knights that we're about to fight, because this fight has ads. That's kind of a big part of it. Alright, so the whole thing that sells this stupid boss fight is hype moments and aura. And the idea of plunging into hell with your boys is pretty cool. The fact that the Ivory King was so rad that he held back chaos just by himself. And the fact that he managed to make a Shard of Manus fall in love with him. Like, he just fixed her with his raw fucking charisma and superpower. Pretty neat. Unfortunately, the result is a fight I do not like. Okay, maybe we can't backstab them? I don't know. So yeah. Big gang fight of burnt Elysium Knights versus not burnt Elysium Knights. Imagine trying to do this by yourself. Imagine fighting all of them at once, which, hey, I guess the AI once doesn't want you to have to think too hard because they've abandoned me. They've got a decent amount of health. These aren't pushovers. Like, I wouldn't mind this if they just had, like, less fucking health. But they take a pounding, they don't do negligible damage, and you have to fight so many of them before this is over. And we nearly died there. Might just die here. Nope, not quite. Also, the reason you want to bring these soldiers no matter what, each one can seal a door so that less spawn every wave. If you don't bring them, you have to fight, like, I think 3 waves of 4 of these guys by yourself. It's awful. It's terrible. The only reason to do it that way is to farm them. If you want to do the side quest where you need a shit ton of them. And then, so after all is said and done, alright, hype moments and aura thing again. The big ass gate. And the actual boss fight coming out of the big ass gate. And here's the most tragic thing about this fight. I think he is really cool. I really like this guy. Unfortunately, he always gets a Black Knight buddy with him. You can't just make this an honorable 1v1 from the get-go. I mean, luckily we are both occupied looking at each other's health right now. Also, I lied. It's not 4 waves of 3. I mean, 4 waves of 4. It's 3 waves of 4. It's 3 waves of 3 if you don't have the knights. But yeah, we're doing decent damage to him. He's a perfectly acceptable boss. Like, he's got a decent moveset. He's kinda cool. He has this sick buff stance. He's neat. I like the Burnt Ivory King. As a character, as a fight, yeah, well, as a moveset, I guess. As a fight, I feel like he's held back by his fucking uber asses. Of course, he is avoiding me like crazy. The main thing that takes away from him is every time I fight him, I'm not busy thinking, oh man, this is so cool. I'm busy thinking, oh geez, if he kills me, I'm gonna have to do all the bullshit with his cronies again. Okay, can we not fucking hit him? Like, can you stand still for like a moment? Thank you. We still have to swing on him. But yeah, he's just got a pretty respectable dueling moveset. He can catch you sometimes. He's a little tricksy. His hitbox is kind of hard to figure out. I'm having difficulties with actually hitting him because of range things, so I figured we might as well go to the halberd now. But yeah, he is the highlight of the DLC. He is the best part. Again, I just don't like the having to get the soldiers side quest type thing to they'd get this. But yeah, first try. We nearly died, not to him, but to his fucking goober tier, these goobers. And we have the Crown of the Ivory King, which is what the DLCs are for. There's a problem with them, but we'll get to it. It's slightly heavy. Or the king built a cathedral to appease the raging flame, but when he sensed the degradation of his soul, he left without a word, leaving everything to Alsana, who had unbeknownst found a place at his side. Events of long ago, and today nobody even remembers the king's name. I assume Alsana would remember his name, given that, you know, they boned. Or at least loved each other. She loved him, I don't know, kinda hard to say. Forget if the specifics are mentioned.
Granted my one wish. Now, I was born long ago, in the depths of the abyss. My father perished, the dark shattered into tiny pieces, one of which was me. How frightened I was. A frail thing, born from but a splinter of dark. I felt that I might simply disappear. I am, in fact, the incarnation of my father's fears. I saw that the king of this land was strong.
What happened to that line there?
To sustain myself, to smother my fears. Now, I realize that he may have known all along. I was born of fear, and my Lord provided comfort. And so, here I remain, heiress to my Lord's wishes, watching over chaos until the end of time. The Knights of Elect, where their souls still remain, I pray for their deliverance. The Knights of...
Yeah, so you can grab souls and then return them to her. I believe you need 50. The problem is, if you... No, I'll show it. If you go and do it, the problem is they spawn tediously slowly. And they have so many things they can drop in addition to the soul that you're just not super likely to get many souls from doing it. Oh no, they spawn 3 at a time. I thought they spawned way slower. Hey, whatever. I could have sworn people complain. I saw people complaining about how hard it is to farm their souls, but if they show up 3 at a time. Maybe it's because you can't summon and fighting them 3-on-1's annoying, so you want to farm them in the initial run. I don't know. But yeah, that's my least favorite of the DLCs done, which means that it's only up from here. More rocks, rock lady.
Visit me.
What next? We need to get rid of the Grand Lance from our inventory. Power Stancing was kind of a flop, so we'll get the Falchion up just to do it. I think the Hide Knight Sword is a fine recipient. We just need 2 more. We afford 2 more? Should be able to.
Visit me.
Alright.
I'll be around.
Let's get rid of the Poison S-Stock. I like the S-Stock, but the Poison one's not doing anything for us. And anything that the S-Stock itself would have done, like just the S-Stock, is kind of replaced by the Partisan. Don't invest in... Nah, I think I'll just keep it this way. Alright, that's one DLC down. Now we have to go to my second favorite, which is pretty easy to get to. Gotta go to Black Gulch, unfortunately. I guess we'll do the Dark Diver thing between this one and the last one. It is fucking tedious, by the way, the Dark Diver thing, but so it goes. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. Serpentine, serpentine. Out of my way. I've got places to be. Why is there fog here? Yeah, what was that about? Anyways, how bad does this hurt us? If I remember correctly, I've been slain trying to get this before. Oh, it's just a fire seed. Another one? Wow. I'm glad I turned around to see that. Yeah, that's just the chest. Alright, now we can go here. And to the next one. The other one, go figures, in the fireplace. It just makes the Ivory King kind of weird that he's in the middle of nowhere. This DLC... This one's... Exploration's weird and its boss fight's weird. It can be really frustrating, but I think this one is also pretty... It's a pretty cool area. Not as pretty or visually interesting, but I think like the actual mechanics of getting around here are neat. Gold. Jolva, Sanctum City. Fortunately, you don't really... Oh, a dragon. Are you him? Are you the boss dragon? Are you gonna... Yeah, you look like him. That's the guy. That's the one we gotta beat. Can I say that I'm just so glad that later on in the series they reverted back to just being able to level up anywhere? It's kind of inconvenient to have to go back. Alright, meet our enemy. These kind of big dudes. And the first mechanic for exploring, hitting those. And that guy doing poison to us also told us. Well, showed off the cool status effect gimmick of this place. They will poison you here. That's what they like to do. Halberd Chad stays winning. Ouch. Fortunately, I didn't have enough stamina, and then he got really close, so Halberd Chad stays losing. I want to check something. Here's... Hello! Let's see how much damage a knife backstab actually does. Pretty good. Doesn't one-shot like oh, I guess if you do it that way. How's it going? It's going alright. Oh, ow. No longer going alright. I'm inconsolable. Alright, let's see. Maybe the axe will be good. Oh yeah, 2 shots these guys? It's crazy. Yep, I'm working my way through the DLCs because I already did like the proper final boss, but the final boss in this game is really dull. So I figured I might as well like try and go out on a high note. Yeah. I think Fume Knight or Sur Elan are a much better note to end on, so I'm working my way through the DLCs in order of like how much I like them. Which means we did Ivory first, because I hate Elium Lois. I don't like going through Elium Lois at all. Ivory King's cool, but Elium Lois is not. He didn't flinch. Yeah, if you go in release order, Ivory is the last one. No, Elium Lois is the area. The tiger's Ava. I'm also not a huge fan. I've only done DLC once. Okay. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think yeah, and then I don't remember the name of the dual tiger fight because it's optional to complete the DLC, and I don't think doing the dual tiger fight's worth it at all. It's the same reason I'm not going to be doing the blue smelter demon because that's just kind of a waste of time. And I'm not going to be doing the... Oh, what was it? He is level 1 blind. That seems unwise. So I like the Souls games, but not enough to like do really strict challenges. I think that might kill it for me somewhat. DLC was awful. Poison Bite Ring. Gank Squad in this. Yeah, that was the other one. It's like, I'm not going to do Gank Squad because Gank Squad's optional to complete it, and Gank Squad isn't fun. So, it's also just like a matter of none of the optional fights are that interesting. It's the tigers are just, hey, this boss you fought, but 2 of them. The blue smelter demon is this boss you fought, but now he does magic damage. And then Gank Squad is, hey, 3 people. Most people had to hit and run to kill. Yeah, I mean, I think most people probably end up having to, because otherwise... Yeah, I don't think Blue Smelter Demon's, like, awful or anything. He's just boring. Yeah, but getting to him is really, really annoying. I think I had it figured out at one point, like a decent route, but Flag, fuck, I'm gonna remember now. Oh, hang on. Please, please. I don't want to use the try and find moss and then him hit me in the head. I should probably equip caressing tears. Heavy debuff doesn't work. Ah, that's interesting. Ow, my fucking dome. There's a lot of exploration in the outside area in the Sanctum City, but I don't think out. There's nothing here but some items. You know, really. There's no progression hidden out here. Let's see. More moss, good. I'll rate these things. Can you break them? Or are they just a little crab home of bad things? Okay, it'll be fast to do that. I guess I should. Oh yeah, I'll have to use it anyways, so I should probably equip my bow. Crossbow, one of the two, I don't care. Either one works. I'm gonna walk over there. Huh. Imagine I'm probably gonna have to stand on one and then shoot it. I've forgotten so much. It's been... I forget how long actually it's been since I've done any of this. I just equip the silver cat ring real fast and throw myself off the edge. Too far, too far. Hell. Well, hopefully those pillars stay in the same spot. Otherwise it'll be slightly annoying. Also might as well use one of these because I've got a ton of them. So many. Not a fan of the bug noises. I could live without that. Ah, dang, couldn't. Alright. Got greedy and just tried to swing into him a lot. Let's see. Oh. Alright. Get out of here. don't know if, yeah, we definitely can't make that, so there's gotta be like a thing that we can make come out. Probably with this. Or not. Huh. What is that doing? Alright, there we go. A mushroom. I don't think that's worth it. Let's see. Oh no. Looks like a job for the weird ass jumping heavy. Every time it's useful. Could probably be counted on one hand, but hey. Now we're nearly inside. On this shortcut thing. I think it opens from the bottom. Thanks, buddy. Focus souls. I know Sin is a very well-liked boss fight, and I can agree with the people who are like, yeah, he's just a notably good dragon boss fight, but I still think the best dragon boss fight in Souls is no match for the weakest big dude in armor boss fight in Souls. Okay, time to remember to hit buttons. Honestly, it's the boss fight before Sin that makes my blood pressure spike, though. Oh, this is bothersome seeming. Alright, let's, I might have bitten off more than I can chew. This doesn't have an attack that swings down. It's a little inconvenient right now. I just have to take the poison at a certain point to get anywhere here. Oh no, it's happening the whole time we crit him. Okay. Good, and now I can get the jump attack, please. Oh no, he doesn't care about getting shot in the face. Let go of the wrong bumper. go. Alright. If I remember correctly, 1, I can just go through it. Okay, it's this part. I remember that, but let's just do this. Wow, it's nothing. Good job. Alright. And there's the hole that you have to jump midway down the stairs, because the place is full of funny pranks. I believe there's a second hole. No, 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 no. Alright, note that for later. Where was the trap set off, though? Go. Now, I wasn't using the axe very much, but it is doing pretty good damage for this point. Bolt stone, bleed stone. I mean, it's a little late for those to be relevant at all, but hey. Strengthening Titanite, Petrified Dragon Bone. Human Ifigi. At least the human effigies come at a pretty good rate. Hurrah for pointless. Alright. There's one thing that makes me not regret playing online. It's the messages. Now I'm gonna go down. Wait, unless that opened up something over here. Should check just to be certain. Or I commit too hard. It did. Puzzling Stone Sword. I recall people bitching about the Puzzling Stone Sword's AR. But I don't remember how valid those complaints are. Either way, it's just a sword with a funny whip moveset on the heavies. Pretty unique, unfortunately, because of the PC ports issues. The last thing I want is a whip-like weapon. Alright, that place, so we can take damage while stepping on spikes, or... yeah, I'm gonna take the other way. Ouch. The invincible ghost soldiers. You can do something to make them vulnerable. But I don't remember what that something is. I don't remember if it's killing the sorceress lady or doing something with their tomb. One of the two. I also vaguely remember fighting Jester Thomas in this room, so he must be nearby. Oh shit. I was right. Ah shit. Jester Thomas would not be much a threat without a big fucking guy. An actually invincible enemy. Alright, sick. Excuse me, sir. Oh dear. Thinking I thought I'd get the plunging attack and I would be the funny one, not the jester. Ow. Oh, he's going to break my ring. Ow. My ring! Damn, alright. Well, no, gotta get rid of the ghosts, or at least get them away from me before we try and fight him. You know, there was supposed to be a bonfire at the start of the sanctum, I thought. Oh yeah, and that shortcut goes like way deep in. How did I not find the... How am I back here? What am I doing? Alright, let's get the Covetous Serpent Ring on so we can eventually get the souls to replace, either repair their dragon ring. And I'll keep on falling damage ring. There we go. At this time, I don't think we get a freebie from Sin. So we just gotta deal with these guys the honorable way. I would have liked if my jumping attack actually worked, but alright. Now that we're back here, we can bonfire. Find the bonfire first. That's the kind of important step. Because it's in here somewhere. It's just... It's locked. Okay, it's not past that door then. But I could have sworn it's pretty early on in. There you go, now we can fight these guys. No blood stains, so I'm just gonna assume all these chests are legit. Destructive grade. Wow. Just getting those 3 at a time from, like, Elan captains, but they're just gonna give me 3. The Katarina helm. Oh, they spread out the Katarina armor parts across the DLC? That's annoying. Not like we were gonna wear them, but still. That's a pain in the ass for any would-be Onion Knights. Titanite slab. Yeah, there's no reason for enemies to be... They wouldn't put a fake corpse line against the wall like that. Okay, this is not gonna work. We're just gonna trade with her. Down there. And beat a woman like a man. Kinda wish that it would just go over to... So we didn't find the bonfire again. Where is that thing? Well, we'll find it eventually, I'm sure. Go the other way, because maybe that could get us closer to figuring out where the... Wow, shit! How about a drink? More life gems, cool. Bomb. There's so many of that. Old growth bomb. Whatever. I don't know. Sorry, I'm feeling those feelings again. I need to stop doing that. Do you got a key in you? That'd be helpful. Lens ring. Ah, yes. Lens ring that old so-and-so. That's how people do big damage. They get naked and equip that. Really good for that. I went the wrong way. There we go. Alright. We find a ladder to climb out of here. That'll be the way. I don't remember. Wow. That was fucking wretched. And you're supposed to navigate this area how? Because I don't think that they want you to just run past all the fucking knights. Unless they seriously do want you to just run through the knights, keep dealing with being hassled by invincible knights, and then fight Jester Thomas, but... seems like a lot. Thank goodness we now know the fastest way back here. Yeah, there's so much bullshit up there, but you can just run this way down to the actual dungeon. The dungeon that is 90% of this DLC. Okay, 90 might be a bit of an overestimate, but it's a lot of it. chop them down. I will save one Estus by using an old Radiant Life gem. Never have. Is there like a secret room in here, or what? No, it's just a corpse and an item. Where is this bonfire? Convinced it might be through here, but we would have got, like, where would the key be? Unless it was outside, and this is my punishment for not exploring outside enough. I thought I hit the dodge roll button, but I've been wrong about that before. I can do to navigate this. Okay, let's shoot her out. Oh no. Great. Not that handle, maybe we'll get epically owned zone for trying to climb a ladder. Bonfire ahead. Oh, I sure hope. Wait, we did damage to him? We can do that? I thought they were just completely invincible. Are they just harder to beat? Because they're not taking much damage. That was bad. Buffered inputs until I got whooped. Lloyd's Talisman. How mediocre. Alright. This is just a way back. Or another way into this room, depending on the way you look at it. Doors go both ways. Also, I was one-handing the weapon when I hit him, so that didn't do nearly as much as it should have. Yeah, well, alright, let's see. This bonfire ahead, but how would we go about access to it? There's some other buttons on the wall that I could probably hit while I'm safe up here. I can remember where they were. Oh, there's a button on the ceiling. Oh, well, that's convenient. What else? There'll be other buttons around here. Oh, there's this. Is it a key? Bloodbite ring. Eh. put open that door. Gotta lose them. I can see the button. Now harder to see the button. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Ah! Okay. Now we go back up the ladder. It's working, eventually. And I just trust this chest with my life. Denial. Cool. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Am I the smartest man ever? They can't get out now. So now they can't, yeah, that's huge. This is big news for us, and a Dragonstone. What the fuck is that? So there's a key item. The Eternal Sanctum Contraption. Which one? What are we talking about? Who we contrapping? Oh shit. I'm just looking at something. Alright, let's see. Now we can fight Jester Thomas on a much more even footing. I did it too early. This wasn't the Thomas room. That's fine. The true battle of miracles versus pyromancies. Doesn't his armor like nullify back attacks or something? Is that why I can't get it? What a good duel. Yeah, the only way Thomas is a threat is if he's got the stupid invincible guys with him. Ah, this part. There's gotta be a bonfire soon, right? Actually, this part isn't even that bad. I have never fought and killed these things once in my life, because you know what? It's simply not worth it. They've got a lot of HP, wacky moveset, and honestly, just not a fan. Oh wait, is that the contraption? That's how we get to gank? I think that's how we get to Gank Squad. There was no idea what these are supposed to be, by the way, and I don't think anyone knows. This is either the shortcut one, or this is Gank Squad. I think this is Gank Squad. Yeah, we just gotta put in a fucking Mr. Krabs' first nickel or whatever, or a dime. Yeah, it was his dime. I believe this also activates a shortcut so we can go back to the surface with relative ease and get back here from the surface, but with the bonfire that's not as relevant. We'll just send that back on its merry way. The Drakeblood Greatsword is a weird-ass greatsword that I think scales with everything. Oh, it does magic and lightning damage. As you can see, though, those don't scale. It just does magic and lightning damage. That puts it in a pretty odd spot. I'm pretty sure it's like, I know there's builds that can use it, but I don't remember which ones or why. We've put in the final quarter there. I guess, okay, it's just a path up there that we can now access, but I'm pretty sure that all that path gets you access to is the bonus boss fight, which we don't want to do. Trying to remember how to make progress from this point, though. Maybe we don't make progress from this point. Maybe we're supposed to just go back up the ladder and call it. Remember that cool ring in the first game that made you not slow down in water? That would be nice. Petrified Dragon Bone. Oh no, it saw me. I'll go back up the shortcut elevator this time, just to see. Yeah, I don't know what these things are. I think one of my friends called them eyeless dogs. I'd be willing to call them like Sanctum Abomination or something. The way their teeth look remind me of Manus's hand from the first game, like his big fucked up hand. And the way they're built reminds me of the prowling demon, like the bounding demons rather, the just the undead dragon torso bits. And here we are, it's a shortcut that has access to another shortcut. Or maybe we needed to use that coin to get here, or maybe the shortcut is the way to progress. I do not fucking remember. I'm pretty sure coin is for Gang Squad, though. Maybe this is the right way to go. I can't recall. Was this stair always up? No, because that's the coin right there. So yeah, this is the one we saw. So never mind. You have to do that to progress. Apparently. Composure. Probably should have read the elevator all the way up so we could get to another shortcut. It's probably closer to a bonfire than having to trudge through the water every time. Oh yeah, this place, which reminds me of how Yugi's mind looks when Shoddy goes into it. Remember that part? shoddy, who is like a melody in Yugi's head. Man, he just didn't flinch at all. You'd think two-handed axe would carry some more fucking stopping power. He's fat rolling. Fat, get him. I can see you. And your auto crossbows. Oh, he went to ground level, now he gets his ass beat. So obviously I know the answer is nothing was in those chests, but as a, like, if I was a kid, I'd be like, but I wonder what was in those chests. There had to be something. It couldn't just be the, you know, because you think about games more like their reality than like their programs. So like, obvious answer, the devs never intended anything to be in those chests, so there's nothing in the chests. But I want to believe. I want to believe in the something in the chests. How do we even, like, kind of get those guys? Yeah, like, we'd have to get up there somehow. Oh, never mind, they're gonna skitter away. Well, whatever they have, it can't be that good. Yeah, I don't know how you're actually supposed to get them. Alright. Keep going down. Ah! Another one. Damn, they just don't flinch. They forgot to put the quit in these guys. Hexenhurn. Alright. Hexenhurn is a really funny thing to give you, and the next boss does not give a solitary fuck about dark damage, but hey. Maybe it's more based on that a Hexenhurn would be found in this area because of the way that it is? Or something? I don't know. If they could show me how to get down there without just jumping into their loving arms, that'd be cool, but I'm just gonna jump into their loving arms. Yeah, the inability to flinch him kind of makes this whole encounter like way more awkward. Why is it all copies of the same guy? Who are you? Ow, motherfucker. Okay, they do tandem attacks. The heavy will teach you. No, never mind. That's a start. We got one really low. There's insufficient space to keep recording. Well, that just means I'll have to remember to catch this VOD and upload that. That's fine. That's not that big of a deal. It's gonna take way less time than cutting the League of Legends portions out of the last VOD. I'm gonna keep going down. There would also these jackasses weren't even guarding anything. They were just here. They didn't drop anything. They just okay. That was very disappointing. I guess we could try and jump that angle, but I doubt that's the wisest idea. But I'm not seeing any other way. Maybe we have to go up first, see where these stairs lead, and there might be a more obvious place to jump from there. No. Oh, actually, here we go. More obvious place to jump. Maybe try a running sprint there, but a running sprint, no, sprinting jump or running jump. I don't know how I managed to just go with, yeah, we could try a running run. We run really fast. All right. These guys. Come then. Find honor in death. They still don't flinch to a jumping heavy from a halberd. I consider halberd like one of, like, I consider halberd a heavy weapon, you know? I don't think I've gone over this at all. In my mind, even though the categories aren't perfect, I think that there's like, you got your light weapons, your medium weapons, your heavy weapons, and then your very fucking heavy weapons. And I think halberds are a heavy weapon, like in my mind. But it's kind of like in the middle ground between, oh no. Okay, that wasn't that bad. In the middle ground between how hard they hit and like how actually heavy they are. Alright, we're gonna give her the old lightning special. We'll see what we got here. Alright. Does more physical, that does more lightning. I think for the purpose of, you know, attempting to give her the old shacker. So this next boss fight, I think, is luck-based, depending on how enjoyable it is or not. It trends towards not fun, but it can be fun. Because it's kind of RNG, like very RNG-centric. Another Shard of Manus.
You do not deserve the
The Squalid Queen. She's gross looking. Never mind, that's not the attack I thought she was gonna do. I thought she was gonna show why the fight's luck-based, but never mind. Oh, there she goes. Alright, she can summon a few different things this fight. She can summon these, like, mud skeletons. Or gold. Kinda. Oh. If she summons the skeletons, I implore you, leave one alive. You might want to remove all the ads, as is just kind of like custom. But no, as long as the skeletons are here, she won't summon her other worse ad. Of course, we're probably going to accidentally kill the skeleton. Nearly. We're life gymming because, you know, we just ran out of Estus exploring. It's not like she worked through all of her fucking Estus. Her personal moveset is, like, fine. I'm actually gonna get rid of this guy. Because I think she's low enough that we could probably focus her down if she tries to summon again. Then again, she's gonna have these orbs that I never know when these go off. Like any move like that, it's hard for me to say like when they actually do. Okay, more skeletons. Yeah, so the thing about that makes it look bad, she either summons 3 skeletons, which is not bad, or she summons Velstout, and Velstout's awful to deal with while you're fighting another boss. And I'm pretty sure his buff works on her too, so yeah, you don't want to see Velstout, you want to see the skeletons. And with that, we get a little deeper, and a bonfire before the boss, which is so nice, so convenient. Why would they be so unusually kind? I don't know, actually. This boss isn't that bad. I wonder if that's like an actual player or like an NPC. It's an NPC. The dragon guy from thing, Abyss Fiva. I don't know what she'd do. Alright, well, just for, even though it's not the best idea, I think for flavor, and we'll keep the scimitar on, we're gonna use the Dragon Slaying Spear, because I already said what the final fight here is. Behold, a dragon. Ow, wasn't expecting him to shoulder charge like that. Yeah, Sin, the Slumbering Dragon. A far better fight than the dragon in the base game. He's just got a more interesting moveset. Also, we're just way out of stamina there. I'm still not a big fan of dragon fights in general. However, Sin does a lot right for a fight, so I can't be too mad at him. Though I am just standing a stank, which is probably a bad idea. Damn, alright, don't know how that one hit us exactly, but whatever. I believe that he is weak to lightning, because that's just Souls lore. How did we beat dragons? We hit them with lightning. Lightning and Pierce should be his banes, but I'm not certain. He is kind of stony. He could pull up a switch up by being like weak to strike. Everything's weak to strike. Let's try Sunlight Blade on the Semi and see how fast we can get him. Almost everything's weak to lightning. Fair enough. The main conclusion, this is my first time doing Faith on DS2. And my main conclusion is lightning is cool, miracles are not. Ow. Oh, that hit? Alright. Well, Lightning Scimitar was doing, like, far and away better damage than the, Dragon Slaying Spear. I want my money back. That shit lied to me. However, Sin also eats their weapon durability like a motherfucker, so I'm gonna get the axe just in case. Honestly, it's the only time in my life where I've struggled on Sin, but like whooped Alana. Normally I don't find him too much to deal with, but... how'd I get here? On this easy. Yeah, I was gonna... I was saying, unless Velstelt shows up. I remember the first time I played the game, I was just like turbo mad when I saw Velstelt. That, I don't know, fuck it. Vel. Oh, well, that was a bad idea. Yeah, now I'm just super struggling against him. Oh well, I mean, he's right next to a bonfire, so it at least is not going to take up that much time. I should also probably don't need these rings anymore. Probably that one would be good, and I don't know. Oh yeah, the Chloranthy. Some stupid asshole broke my dragon ring, so I can't wear it. Oh, see, that guy's a gamer with the stupid both smithing smelter demon swords. Infused his blades with RGB. Remember tail cuts? Sure glad they're not a thing anymore. Yes, keep doing that. Alright. Ow. I thought he was gonna swing with the other hand. Just heal while he's not looking at us. Right, never mind, he's just getting ready to swipe at us. This time. Just gotta navigate to the back. Wait, you can cut off his tail? Well, it doesn't get you anything, but huh. And now he's just breathing fire. Alright, well, he's throwing. Sin's a paid actor. Gorg's ring. Which one was that? Can deflect spells. What do you mean can deflect spells? I'd kind of want the activation conditions to be fairly specific. Okay, that's another crown down. King erecting Eternal Sanctum, the earth worship the great dragon, but the towering bulwark crumbled with the city shortly after the dragon's awakening. But these were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. Yeah, now we can go back to Majula. And buy more rocks. Maybe. I don't even think... I want to get the mace ranked up. Our weak baby arms mean it's kind of pointless, even when something is weak to it. The partisan is probably a better strike damage source. Great, let's... I don't know, more dex. More endurance. Yeah, because I don't even think we need to rank up gear anymore unless we want to do our armor. A shield. But as promised, now I'm gonna begin the part where we do that other thing. I actually said I was gonna eat, and I would normally just go on BRB, but because the recording ran out of, we ran out of space, it's kind of a pain. So I think I'll eat, come back, and then finish it up. So yeah, last DLC and also the Dark Diver thingy, whose name I forget. Next time. Thanks for everyone who showed up. It'll only be like a couple hours, probably.